Tennessee and Maryland. I got plenty of. Don't make me make no comparison. I should embarrass these, but I'ma come back down.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Good Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Ben Simmons' shooting has always been a topic of concern since he came into the league. Doc Rivers said, I don't want him to play thinking about shooting a jump shot. I want him to play downhill, get in the paint, make plays, and get to the free throw line. He's a great player. I'm going to give him the keys and let him be free. Guys?
Good idea. Thank you, D.A. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox in the backcourt with Halliburton to his side. Bagley and Holmes sharing the post duties. And it's Alvarez in at the 3, the small forward. And for the 76ers. Down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. MP is out there with Shake Milton. And it's Thibault in at the 3. For those teams, Greg, that had head coaching changes, how long does it take to fully implement a new system?
Well, it typically takes a full season, and it also depends just on how complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And he makes the first.
And what you love about Embiid, he gives you the offense, defense, rebounding, but he also plays with an edge. He gives this team a certain confidence when they take the floor.
And Embiid drops them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That is his first foul of the game.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Fox against MP. Fox kicks to Halliburton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Bagley. Over Milton. Bagley, no good. And the 76ers with possession. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this year.
Yeah, and taking on an interconference foe, certainly not a rival. They're the better team, and they showed it, winning both matchups last season.
Here's Fox. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Count that one.
The closer that Fox gets inside, the more effective he could say. I guess you could say he's good in the Fox hole.
Park passes to Embiid. Dishes it to Harris. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Park. Goes back up. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Energy points from Embiid. Takes up lots of space at 7 feet 280 and just dominates the boards on both ends.
Now, here's Fox. He's always able to provide big production, averaging 22 points a game.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Now, here's MP. Following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. Back to MP. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Fox against MP. It's Fox with the drive. And it's Fox with the jam.
Fox pretty good when he decides to use his speed. He's going to get the defense on their heels.
Now the pass to Thibault. And there's the call on Matisse Thibault. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's a whistle. He did not want to hear his second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Ben Simmons, he's checked in for the 76ers. Alvarez passes to Bagley. And Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility. Great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
To the inside. And Simmons slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Holmes kicks to Fox. Passes to Alvarez. Now, here's Halliburton. Pass to Holmes. Inside, here's Fox. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat. And the thing about Richaun Holmes is that he's really focused on his craft as a big.
And I like GA the fact that he doesn't really go too far outside of his lane. He has great timing on his cuts. He stays on the inside and will provide some physicality. He'll shoot high percentage shots, and he really just does a great job of playing to his strengths.
And the dunk by Embiid.
And that interior presence of Embiid, guys that big shouldn't be able to move like that.
Pass to Fox. Back to Halliburton. Oh, Holmes in position. And now Philadelphia on the break. Simmons is running. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
Now that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
The Kings trail by 6. Halliburton passes to Fox. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. The pass to Halliburton. 5 to shoot. Passes it to Alvarez. Here's Fox.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Park passes to Embiid. The 19-foot shot. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Outside, Fox. To the middle, Embiid with the steal. Pass to Simmons. It's good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The assist, Shake Milton.
The Kings trail by 10. Halliburton outside. Here's Fox. Drives to the hoop.
This is where De'Aaron Fox can be so good, just forcing the issue on the drive when he puts those jets to work.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Well, In the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Valentine's checked in for Tobias Harris. And Maxey subbed in for Shake Milton. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
So much talk about who's the fastest player in the league. And Fox always being mentioned there. His speed and stepping into this leadership role. Lots of great signs from De'Aaron Fox.
And here's MP for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Sparks got 5 now.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. The 76ers leading by 11 to the paint. Cart, that's good. 7 points for MP.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And Fox gets it to go.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
High post, Embiid. Down low, here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 13-point lead. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
Here's Fox after the made shot from Park. Shot by Hield, nobody around. Bangs home the trifecta.
Buddy does such a great job of preparing his shot even before he gets the ball.
Pass to Embiid. He kicks to MP. Beyond the arc. And it's Fox with the rebound. The Kings trail by 12. Hield outside. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Hield's got his second basket of the night.
Well, Fox with the eyes and ears up that time. Good vision to facilitate.
Embiid. That one a little long. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. There's the drive. Park. That's good.
And for a big man, Embiid sees the floor as well as any big. Recognizes when one of his guys has an opening for a shot.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Here's Fox. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. And now it's just a 4-point Philadelphia lead. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. 76ers ahead, leading by 4. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court right now for the Kings. Then out there with Barnes. Then it's Hield. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Fox in at the 2 guard. Now, here's Thibault. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hornets put on a show. He scored 28 points, and his unselfishness with the ball, combined with his defensive activity, made a huge impact. It was a great performance. And talking to his teammates, they all hope it's a sign of bigger things to come. We'll see how he progresses tonight, Kevin.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Embiid against Len. There's the pass to Riller. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Embiid. Good, and the assist goes to Embiid. Parks got 6 assists now in the game. The Kings trail by 4. Mitchell kicks to Holmes. Hield outside with the drive. Rebound by the 76ers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Here's Korkmaz. Pass to Embiid. 4 on the clock. Riller, the pass to Park. Traps in the tray. Now it's a 7-point 76ers lead.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Mitchell finds Fox. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Thibault. Inside. It's deflected. Stolen by Mitchell. Healed with it. Now defended by Embiid. Here's Mitchell. Sweet little floater. And that's now 7 points for Davion Mitchell.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
Here's Thibault. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Timeout called by the Kings. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, saw the box score of that game the next day, and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive stuff there.
Tobias Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. Shake Milton comes in for MP. So it's Philadelphia holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
And, you know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
Now, you can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
And the small and power forwards are Thibault and Harris. Shake Milton is out there with MP. And it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Park. And it's denied by Fox.
Well, Fox does a good job as the point guard getting involved in that play. And he's going to come up with a block.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Here's Embiid. The Kings getting the bucket. 2 points. That one goes. Harris has got 10 points in the game.
I'm not the biggest player out there, but Tobias Harris confident to get down low, use his frame, and score.
Halliburton finds Fox. Rejected by Harris.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And they get it back. Here's Parton. And he banks in the layup. And it's a 10-point 76ers lead.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Well, wide open look here for Fox. And another three for Sacramento.
Continuing to expand his offensive game. Fox off to a good start.
And they double up Embiid. Good, and the assist goes to Embiid. 12 points for him.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 21. 2 minutes into the second half of play now.
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader. Very positive in his approach.
And so here's Sacramento. Following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. Out pass to Bagley. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And Embiid gets it to go. 14 points for Joel Embiid.
Hit on the way up. Embiid strong physically, but also mentally able to keep his focus.
Timeout called by the Kings. And Greg, Harris has grown more vocal as his comfort level on the team has risen.
And Kevin, he's always had it in him. Now that he's a veteran, he's earned the right. He always seems to bring the guys together.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Embiid against Fox. Halliburton outside. Here's Holmes. And he lays it straight in.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Pass to Milton. Good, and the assist goes to Embiid. And the 76ers lead by 11. And it's Fox with the ball for the Kings. Up next for them is the Pacers in Indianapolis. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. And finished off by Bagley.
Bagley committed to do something on that possession offensively, playing aggressive.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Free throws off from Bagley. And Brent, you played for the Spurs, who pioneered player rest. More and more teams have followed that suit over the seasons, calling it load management, even risking fines. Any concern with the way things are done?
Well, I understand the fans' complaint. You know, to think about being a 10-year-old boy or girl and LeBron James is coming to your city and it's a load management day and he's not playing. So the league understands it. It understands it from its broadcast partners and the way that they want the star players to be involved in every game that they play. And they've tried to adjust the schedule and moved it around a little bit, doing away with back-to-backs. I think it'll be a constant battle, but the organizations are investing in these players, and health is their #1 issue. They want them to play as many games for as long as they can at an elite level. So we'll see how it goes in the next couple of years.
Here's Holmes after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Here's Alvarez. It's hauled in by Thibault.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Clark's shot is off.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it. Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Harris looking it over. At the top of the key, Embiid. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Alvarez passes to Fox. To the middle. Here's Bagley. And the rejection by Embiid. Embiid outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
And how about the poise from Embiid? Gets fouled, but stays with the shot and able to get that one in the air.
And the first one at the line is good. And some changes here for the 76ers. Simmons checked in for Harris. Valentine comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Maxey subbed in for Shake Milton. And Embiid drops them both. The Kings trail by 11. Mitchell outside. Three-pointer Hield. A three-pointer is right on target. Hield's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Embiid, no good. Kings have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Now here's Hield. Defense is right there. And it's Mitchell missing. The 76ers leading by 8. Pass to Park. To the paint. And here is Valentine. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. A second chance effort. And the pass to Maxey. 6 to shoot. To the inside. And Embiid throws it down.
And guys, we've become accustomed to this. Embiid's a dynamic scorer who's comfortable shouldering the offensive load.
Now here's Len. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Back to Hield. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
The Kings trail by 12. Got a piece of it. And stolen by NP. And the dunk by NP.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read. Calls his own number and then sends it home.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has 7.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the one he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going. Just gobbling up every board.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
And Sacramento has possession. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Mitchell outside. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The 3 from MP. And the 76ers get it back. Ben Simmons hits the bucket.
And forget the pretty offensive skills. Simmons using his length to get some gritty points on that play.
Here's Mitchell from the arc. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
And that's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
The fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court right now for the Kings, Mitchell is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Buddy Hield, and it's Atkins in at the foreshore. Now, here's Mitchell after the miss from Park. And it's Mitchell missing. Philadelphia leading by 18. Now, here's Maxey. Here's the three. And that one's good. Korkmaz has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Sacramento. Guarded by Simmons. To the wing on the left. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And the man just brings his lunch pail and goes to work. What sets Embiid apart is he does it with such ease.
Now, here's Fox. Hield outside. 2021 was an unusual season, to say the least, for players, coaches. Brent, there was a lot to adapt to. How do you think you would have handled the condensed schedule?
It's a good question, Kevin. I think just obviously you'd have work to do and show up every day to do it. And commend a lot of the players, not just in terms of the level of competition. It was all the other things that they had to do in order to suit up on a nightly basis, not playing in front of crowds. I mean, that is a love of the game type of season that, of course, I hope we never see again because of the circumstances around it. But the players do deserve a lot of credit. And the fans that hung in there and started to show up towards the end of the year to support the players deserve a lot of credit as well. And I'm glad we're through that.
Outside, Fox. Makes it off the glass. Fox has got 9 points here in the second half.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
The Kings trail by 21. Mitchell left side. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Timeout call, the 76ers.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Harris is checked in for Simmons. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Korkmaz. And it's Shake Milton in for Maxey. Red ball movement here by the Kings. And finished off by Bagley.
Bagley can really get up and extend.
MP kicks to Harris. The feed to Embiid. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Embiid's got 8 here in the quarter.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Bagley the pass to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And Bagley with a nice job of surveying there.
Philadelphia leading by 19. The drive by MP. And the dunk by MP.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
For Sacramento, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, this is when Fox is at his best. Once he gets a step on the defense, you're pretty much going to read the back of that jersey.
To the paint. Embiid kicks to Thibault. Passes it to Milton. Down low. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the 76ers.
They really haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
And he can't get the first one. He's off on the second. The Kings trail by 19, and now the Kings fast break. Harris passes to Park, and MP throws it down.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, it's good signs.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Off target with the open look.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And the dunk by Embiid.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Here's Fox after the Sixers pick up 2. And finished off by Bagley.
Bagley's ability to score here has a lot to do with the attribute of quickness.
Embiid kicks to Harris. Here's Park. And it's denied by Fox. Pass to Alvarez. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question. And I think there's a combination of confidence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait, you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. That's one way that you will lose a locker room.
The Kings trail by 21. To the middle. Here's Bagley. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Back to Embiid. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Inside. Rebounded by Holmes. The Kings shooting reasonably well, 45%. Here's Fox. That shot off. Some solid defense from Harris. Philadelphia leading by 21. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the 76ers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for Joel Embiid.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with the fire No one else could match as he chased down those movements.
And he knocks down the first one. There's so many entertainment options these days, Brent. The NBA not shy, innovating to attract and retain viewers. Where do you sit with that? Keep it the same or be creative?
Well, I think the league does a great job of being creative, and I think that Adam Silver does a really good job of not just being a leader, but being a listener. And there's tremendous participation between the Players Association and the commissioner and the ownership group to continue to press the way that the
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time.
Hey, 24/7, I'm a real one. I ain't got no money problems, I ain't got no children. Dodging baby drama, whoop, that's a close one. Like a host, like she hosts some, Whole food shopping. And she work out every day, you know them popping. Stomach on apple cider vinegar, she do something to me. Good, got you thinking me and you something, thought it was. Ayy, thought it was. 4 5s, 2 10s, that's a dub, that's a dub. Said she just graduated, I'm in love. Said she like to do the lounge, she don't rock with the clubs. My type.